हेलो एवरीवन। मैं हूं शोभना जैन और आज का हमारा टॉपिक है पेरेंट्स टीचर मीटिंग। पेरेंट्स टीचर मीटिंग इज क्वाइट इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक। एक्चुअली जब भी इसका नाम आता है बहुत से लोगों को डर हो जाता है, एक हेजिटेशन आता है। अगेन पेरेंट्स टीचर मीटिंग, नाउ व्हाट विल टीचर आस्क टू अस, अभी टीचर से क्या पूछना है, टीचर क्या बोलने वाली है, सो मैनी क्वेश्चंस। एंड अगेन इट इज अ वेरी बिग टास्क इफ वी आर क्वाइट अनकंफर्टेबल विद इंग्लिश टू। फाइन, for helping you out, we are there. Let's discuss what is actually PTM. Let's start from the beginning. Parents teacher meeting क्या होता है, कैसे होता है, कौन वहां होता है? We have so many questions when it is our first time. Let's start. What to expect at the parents teacher meeting? Who will be there? You, your spouse, and teacher of course. You can bring your child if nobody is there to look after them, right? And if you carry your child along with you, definitely there will be some play area there they can play and you can have a good conversation with the teacher. No problem at all, right? What? Yeah, again, it is a good opportunity because you are getting a chance to talk with your child's teacher. Where it will happen? Yeah, we have the question in our mind. Are kahan hoga? Definitely, it will held in your child's classroom. If they have some another place, they will intimate you beforehand. So don't worry at all. आप जाइए और attend करिए. When it will happen actually? In most of the schools, it happens twice a year. साल में 2 बार होता है. But कहीं कहीं it happens quarterly as the report cards go out, right? One thing you need to take care that you only have 10 to 15 minutes to talk with your child teacher, right? So just please respect the time. ना जब आप वहां जाते हैं तो please don't eat up all the time because other parents are also there to have the conversation with the teacher. And please just maintain the decorum. Like what you all need to do when you meet with your teacher, your child's teacher invite you in the classroom, just fish them, greet them, and please don't sit. आप उन्हें बोलने दीजिए पहले कि प्लीज हैव अ सेट, राइट? एंड समटाइम्स इट हैपेंस दैट वी हैव इशू लाइक वी आर नॉट एबल टू स्टैंड अप फॉर लॉन्ग. You can ask with the teacher openly, like, please don't mind teacher, may I sit, like that, and you can go ahead. Yeah, why this parents teacher meeting happen? Actually, this is only to discuss about your child's progress and concern, and you can get or receive suggestions from the teacher. It's about a teamwork, right? How it happens is you sit across from the teacher in your child's classroom, right? In this way, the parents teacher meeting happens. Now let's talk about the questions you may have for the teacher, because like when we go to school, we have so many questions like that we want to ask with the teacher. बहुत सारे question दिमाग में होते हैं कि अभी मुझे टीचर से ये पूछना है वो पूछना है, but when it comes with like in English, सब हम भूल जाते हैं. So there we are to help you. If you want to know आपके क्लास में कितने बच्चे, you can ask how many students are there in your class. Does my son or daughter need extra help? Yeah, again you can ask that. अगर आपके बच्चे को extra help की need आपको ऐसा feel होता है या आप टीचर से जानना चाहते हैं, you can ask in that way. Is there any special area my child needs to work on? कोई स्पेशल एरिया पर अगर फोकस करना है, for that you can ask this question. What books can you recommend? Yeah, like we as a parent, we don't know about much like which book is good for your child or not. You can ask directly to the teacher. What level is my child reading at? Like when he is like in KG or like kindergarten. So you can ask to the teacher, how is he in reading? Like, can you explain what this means on the report card? Yeah, again, this is a very good question and good like thing that directly you can ask to the teacher if you don't understand anything. You can directly ask to the teacher about anything. It's not about the report card, it's about anything. How is he or she doing compared to the rest of the class? Sometimes the parents are very keen, like they just really want to know about like how is his child, or what about the child's performance if in comparison to the other child. They can ask, what can we work on at home? How much time should he or she spend during or doing homework? Sorry. Can you recommend any useful websites? Like it's for the like with classes, like you can ask for that. How is my child's behavior in the playground? Like, does he play or not? what is the best way to contact you? Yeah, means you don't know, you don't have the teacher's number, so you can ask them, like, if I want to contact you, how will I? Can you review the library parking attendance policy? Can you explain the dress code when it is your first time and you don't understand about the house code and dress code? Is my child participating? If many of the parents, they are like very keen to know, like, are the children participating properly or not? Does my child get along with the other kids? Yeah, if your child is quite shy and he doesn't mingle so fast, so you can ask, do you need any help in your class? What is my child expected to learn this year? Because I'm not much aware about the syllabus and all, so you can ask, like, what is my child expected? How will this be evaluated? If you're not knowing anything, you can ask about the evaluation, like how you are going to evaluate all these marks and all. What are my child's strongest and the weakest subjects? You can ask for that. Does my child hand in homework on time? Yeah, definitely, because most of the students, they are not like, they don't do their homework on time. And if they don't do, they just tell to the parent, yeah, I have done. So do they hand in homework on time? What types of test and evaluation will my child have to take this year? How are my child's test taking skill? Yeah, definitely, again, it's a very good question, like, how does he take the exams and all, like that? Is my child participating in class discussions and activities? Because, like, if your child is quite shy, if he doesn't like to participate, so you can ask these kinds of questions. How are my child's social skills? Yeah, exactly, like, does he mingle easily with the other classmates also, and to other teachers and all? Does my child seem happy at school? Because it happens, these kind of questions generally come in our mind. जब बच्चा घर आता है, वो happy नहीं है, आप पूछ सकते हैं, have you noticed any unusual behavior? जब कुछ आपको ऐसा लगता है there is something fishy, a child is not telling you everything, so you can ask, because teacher is the right person to talk. Has my child missed any classes other than his or her excused absences? Yeah, actually, when they are in like 9, 10th or 11, 12 classes, like, they do by their own, they bunk the classes. And if you have that kind of thing in your mind, so it's better to ask the teacher. Do you think my child is reaching his or her potential? What can I do at home to help support his or her academic progress? Yeah, these kinds of questions you can ask with the teacher about your child's performance and progress, about the curriculum activities. जो भी आपको doubts रहते हैं, teacher is the only person who is going to help you out. Now the concerns you may have, yeah, जब आपका बच्चा स्कूल जाता है, you have so many concerns. You can ask to the teacher, you can discuss it, like, my child does not understand your instructions. Yeah, sometimes the child comes to home and they कंप्लेन्स की जो मैम पढ़ाती हैं वो हमें समझ नहीं आ रहा है, या फिर और भी अदर लाइक कुछ चीजें जो आप उन्हें बताते हैं उन्हें नहीं समझ आता है, तो यू कैन डायरेक्टली रेज द कंसर्न इन फ्रंट ऑफ द टीचर दैट ही डजंट अंडरस्टैंड योर इंस्ट्रक्शन, so please try to make him understand. My child says he is bored at school. Yeah, definitely, when in early age, like when they go in play group or in kindergarten, yeah, definitely they can get bored, because वो शाय हो सकते हैं, वो जल्दी से किसी से बात नहीं करते हैं, नया इन्वायरमेंट होता है, वो स्कूल जाना पसंद नहीं करते हैं, तो यू कैन डिस्कस इट विद द टीचर कि दे गेट बोर एट द स्कूल, सो प्लीज ट्राई टू make them happy in the school. Please create such another environment so they get ready to come to school. My child is not eating his lunch. Yeah, again, this is a very big problem. Like, the children, they don't eat their lunch, they don't finish their lunch in the school, and they just bring it as it is, as mama has given them in the morning. So it's a big issue. It's a big concern, we must say that. So आपको टीचर्स से डिस्कस करना चाहिए कि just allow him for eating in different ways. My child is having trouble making friends. Yeah, that's very common issue with the students. So you just have a chat with the teacher. My child is complaining about bullying. Yeah, like, it's again a issue. Like, there are some children, they bully your child and they say abusing words to your child. It's better to raise the concern in front of the teacher. My child is struggling with math, reading, and science. Yeah, like, they have so many problems, subject wise also. Maybe he is not getting what teacher is like teaching and all. So you can raise those concern in front of the teacher. Now let's talk about the concern your child teacher may have. अभी तक हमने क्या बात किया था कि आपको क्या क्वेश्चन हो सकते हैं, क्या कंसर्न हो सकते हैं आपके चाइल्ड को लेके टीचर से. Now teacher can also do these kinds of questions to you. They may have same concern with parents as well. Your child is having trouble concentrating in class. Yeah, definitely. If your child is having poor concentration, if he doesn't concentrate at all, so teacher may raise the concern, and you need to help teacher in this way if it is so. Your child has difficulty following instructions, like if teacher says something he doesn't understand or he doesn't follow, maybe language barrier, maybe some other issue. So you need to help this out. Your child needs to participate more, like sometimes the teacher gives your child chance to participate, but he doesn't like to do that. In that case, you also need to help. Your child is quite shy. I'm trying to encourage her to open up. That's again a good thing. The teacher understands very well because your child spends a lot of time in the school. You should accept it and you should try to like make him mingle. Your child calls out in the class instead of raising his hand. It's like if he calls out and he shouts in the class, teacher will definitely complain. And you should ask your child rather than accepting this. First, ask with your child whether you do like that or not. If you find that, yeah, teacher is right, so you should feel sorry in front of the teacher as well. Your child needs a reading buddy, definitely. Yeah, actually, it happens. Your child doesn't like to read, and he needs someone who can also read along with him or her. So you should be a part of your child. Like you need to read with your child. Your child needs to practice getting dressed and undressed. Yeah, you should make your child ready for these kinds of things. Now, this is the manner and etiquettes for getting dressed and undressed. A child needs to work on his or her alphabets when they are in like prep or pre classes. Yes, teacher may have these kinds of concern, and you should accept them. You should feel, you should always like give support to the teacher. Yeah, if it is like that, I will definitely help you. प्लीज टेल मी हाउ कैन आई डू ऑल दीज थिंग्स, आपको पूछना चाहिए टीचर से, राइट? नाउ इफ यू हैव, इसके बाद भी अगर आपको कुछ चीजें ऐसा होता है हमें समझ नहीं आता हमें क्या करना है, तो प्लीज डोंट बी शाय और आप टीचर से पूछ लीजिए। आई एम सॉरी, आई डिडंट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट यू सेड, मुझे समझ नहीं आया आपने क्या बोला, प्लीज कैन यू प्लीज रिपीट दैट। अगर कुछ चीज आपको टीचर से चाहिए कि वो नोट करके आपको दें, आपको नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, समटाइम्स बिकॉज ऑफ द लैंग्वेज, समटाइम्स बिकॉज ऑफ द स्पेलिंग, समटाइम्स मे बी अदर रीजन, please don't feel shy and you can just say to the teacher, could you write that down for me, please? Could you speak a little more slowly? Please say all these things. Fine. ये सब हो जाने के बाद आपने टीचर से कंसर्न सुन लिया, टीचर को आपके चाइल्ड के बारे में बता दिया, प्लीज एक्सप्रेस ग्रेटिट्यूड ऑल्सो। आपको उन्हें थैंक यू करना चाहिए बिकॉज योर चाइल्ड इज देयर इन द स्कूल एंड they are helping your child in raising and all. Thank you for teaching my child. Thank you for being patient with my child. Thank you for recognizing my child's special needs. My child really enjoys coming to school. My child is happy when he comes home from school. I can see by your classroom that you are a very hard-working teacher. Teaching is really a very hard job. I admire what you do. See, actually, when you show the gratitude, it means you're very humble and you respect the teacher. One thing I really want to share with you, or it's a tip of the day of the parent-teacher meeting, is that please don't get angry on the teacher. Please don't be rude in front of the teacher. Please try to understand teacher properly. So see, if you don't understand them, अगर आप उन्हें नहीं समझेंगे, आप कुछ wrong react कर देंगे, they will not say anything in front of you, but definitely they will ignore your child somehow. It's always good to show support and just try to understand the teacher. So thank you for listening me, and please give your comments in the comment box if you have any query. Thank you.